Did you tweet something negative about AEW this week and get fined by Bryan Danielson? Us too. Welcome to the shit show, the Cheap Pop Wrestling Podcast. The gang's all here. We got Mo, Dakota, and John.
Yep.
I'm in danger.
Anyways, we'll get started with what happened on Raw this week. We'll go ahead and get it started with the opening match with Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. They let these guys cook for a solid 30 minutes.
It was a nice little match. I like playing the knee injury angle, especially with him attacking him and stomping on the knee backstage. Apparently, though, with that's their way of writing Sammy out for a few months. He did request some time off. So, going to be probably won't see Sammy again to the Rumble. This is their way of writing him off for him to get his little vacation he requested.
That's good. He needs some time off.
He'd been carrying it for a hot minute. He needs a break.
Figured that's what that was.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job selling it too in that backstage part. But we were talking about this before we started recording. I'm going to go just let Dakota eat this one alive. Nia Jax defeats Shayna Baszler.
This fat whore! Oh my God! This fat whore and the dyslexic third grader in another match for the 5th time this week. Is this the match where Shayna almost killed herself trying to German suplex this fucking whale?
Yep.
Couldn't remember if it was this week or last week, but Jesus fuck, Nia, learn to fucking help somebody besides helping yourself to another basket of rolls at Texas Roadhouse.
Shortly after, we got a Becky Lynch segment backstage with Nia, so that match is happening next week.
Why?
To assert her dominance. She's asserting her dominance as the queen of WWE.
Nia Jax about to turn me into the Kanye West of wrestling podcasts. I swear to God.
I don't even know how you're going to spin that one, but you know what? Go ahead.
Everybody's chest getting caved in.
Oh my goodness. Next we had DIY defeating Imperium in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Loved it.
I don't know why I am not a fan of DIY.
They were booked better on NXT. They had better storytelling with it. This booking of DIY is like a nostalgia run.
I like the Imperium. I like the Imperium boys, but they gotta do something with their story. Their storyline is slow.
I think we're stalling until we get closer to Mania on actual storytelling.
I wish we could have kept running with Imperium versus Alpha Academy. I thought that was fun whenever we had Maxine and whatever his name is.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, him just trying to say the most reckless stuff in front of...
raising her up. He was trying to raise her up.
Trying to riz her with the tism.
Yeah. But that was fun. I wish they'd bring that back. But probably not going to get that for a while.
Wish they would have put the belt on Chad Gable. But here we are.
I mean...
They don't roll him off into the abyss. They don't roll Chad Gable off into the abyss, baby.
That was the closest thing we had to Kurt Angle in a while, and then he just ended it.
He gone.
Shut up! Anyway.
Told you to wait in the truck. Anyways, next we had Katana Chance and Caden Carter defeating Natalya and Tegan Nox. I still don't understand the second tag team in that match, but it is what it is.
My babes, they finally put one off. Thank God. Let's get them a title opportunity, please. Because the current tag team titles on Raw. Can't stand it.
Yeah. It's pretty bad, but those two are the only ones that seem like a legitimate tag team.
They actually seem like they work together well.
It's the only legitimate tag team in the women's division.
Yeah.
I mean, there is one, but it's on SmackDown and we never see him. Alba Fire and the other.
Oh yeah, have they even been on TV since that loss to the Chihuahua and Ronda?
No, they haven't. Next, we had Cody addressing getting misted by Shinsuke, and then him announcing that he's going to be in the Rumble.
You're not gonna go over how he thinks they have the same journey, they're the same person.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of how I was like, what? They just making shit up for Shinsuke now.
Mm-hmm. I'm tired of the trope with all the Asian wrestlers having to do a miss. That's getting kind of old. If we can try something else.
It's really just Asuka and Shinsuke, and those are the only two that are allowed to do it, in my personal opinion. Like not even other wrestlers in Japan should be doing that. Besides those two, were trained by Muda, and Shinsuke personally retired him in his home company in Pro Wrestling Noah.
This was brought up on the Jim Cornette podcast. I don't know if it was the Experience of the Drive-Thru. I can't remember which one it was, but excuse me. The miss thing is something that only Asian wrestlers seem to have in WWE, and then in AEW, they just use it. If you don't have a gimmick, you get that. Tell me,
you're not wrong. You also get a twink smother trying to hit somebody with a title, but we'll get into that rant.
We'll get there later. We're going to end the show on that. Next, we had
I got shit to say.
Next, we had the two guys with no charisma whatsoever, but a crazy moveset. The Creed brothers versus the Judgment Day. Creed brothers ended up winning. I can't buy into these guys. I can't buy into these guys at all. They're just so fucking boring.
Yeah, I can't buy. I can't. No.
I mean, they put all their skill points on the creator wrestler into the moveset.
Fair.
I mean, they put on great fucking matches, but they're fucking boring.
The fucking 2K reference. Not even the wrestling game. The fucking basketball game out of nowhere.
They're fucking playmaking slashers, but ain't got no defense.
They drumming them up as a legitimate tag team, though.
Just don't put a mic in front of their face. And then
give them a manager. Like,
I mean, they have one, but it's.
I thought that's what Chad was. Oh no, never mind.
What's Paul Ellering doing? Like, can we bring back Authors of Pain?
Maybe.
Just put him in with Alpha Academy, bro. I'm just saying.
Tozawa's their manager.
No, but Tozawa actually has personality, so you can't really. Like, I know I'm a laugh when I see Tozawa. He nasty, exactly. I'm a laugh when I see Tozawa. I don't.
Yeah. Main event was Seth Rollins defeating Jey Uso, and then a little post-match fuckery with Drew coming in and Claymore and Jey. I was hoping this would happen before the match. Selfishly, so I could be right. Because I called it last week that there wasn't going to be a match, but we ended up getting a banger, so it is what it is.
Yeah, the match was sensational.
Yeah, match was great.
Hey, man, look, I be hoping that Jey win. I'm not going to lie to you. I was hoping Jey would win. I knew it wasn't going to happen, but...
I think Jey gets a singles title run in the near future. It'll be post-Mania, but...
He is obviously, like, the better of Jey and Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. It's night and day.
I just feel like...
Took COVID for us to notice, but...
Yeah, exactly. It kind of like, I feel like he needs that run like Jeff Hardy had when him and Matt kind of made.
He is the Jeff Hardy of that team.
Yep. Oh man, yeah, because and just put the other one standing at the ringside. Put the other one cook. Oh, shout out to Matt Hardy. I got a rant for that later.
Oh no, not Matt.
Yep, it's gonna happen because he decided to go at everybody who said he isn't nearly as good as his brother and just taking money. That'll save that for the AEW portion of the show.
I mean, we got shit to say.
I got a lot to say.
The Black Caucus. Jeff Hardy.
But Jeff Hardy is invited to the cookout. I'm pretty sure Jeff Hardy
exactly.
Jeff Hardy can say the N-word. I promise you.
He probably can. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've
I'm
been
not the
on.
person to delegate that, but
According to Black Twitter, from what I've seen, Jeff Hardy got the N-word pass.
that's what it looked like. I've seen the same thing you've been seeing.
Matt Hardy, on the other hand, no. Please cancel yourself though. Just go ahead and set so we can get you out of here. Tired of you.
His wife, hot though.
No, his wife's a whore. Anyways,
I mean,
straight into SmackDown before we go any further because we'll go off the rails.
I'm just saying, you want to start the rookie quarterback or the Pro Bowl veteran? Like it.
Let's just get through SmackDown, then we'll get to the fun stuff. Okay, first we had the match between Santos Escobar and Dragon Lee.
Correct ending.
Correct ending, but like I'm tired of seeing Dragon Lee in all these matches, man. I'm just build him up.
Keep saying every week, like separate him from Rey Mysterio, let him get over organically. He can put on a match. You just quit doing he's a masked wrestler. Let's put him with Rey. Like, no.
I literally just watched this match like 2 minutes ago because I missed the first beginning of SmackDown. So
it wasn't a terrible match.
No, it wasn't at all. And I like this heel turn with Escobar. So
Ultimate Evil.
We've been calling it. We've been calling it for a while.
Yeah.
Well, he was heel forever in NXT, and then they brought him up, said, "Fuck it, put him with Rey."
Is it bad that I secretly want him to win the title, but not the field he got to go against?
There's no way that they're going to put that title on him.
I bet they do because that was their original plan.
What? Put the belt on him? They're going to have to take him from Logan Paul. I don't see a heel versus heel thing going on, man.
I'm not saying it's going to make sense, but
so you saying Lashley is a face? Is he a face then?
Wait, are we saying Santos is going to get it or Lashley?
No. So I wouldn't have minded if Santos got it.
Oh, but no, Santos ain't going to get it in this tournament. No way. Oh, I don't see it. But
I feel like there's nothing but heels. There's nothing but heels in this title tournament. I feel like besides KO.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think Kevin Owens is the only one.
He's kind of like a tweener, but right now he's a face, I guess.
He just punches people in the face backstage.
We'll get to that promo here in just a second. Next, we had Cody Rhodes thanking the military. Anytime there's something like this, they always send him out. Good stuff always, though.
I mean, it's base of the company. You got to do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Next was a backstage segment with Orton and Nick Aldis. He'd been fined $50,000, and then he gave Nick Aldis $100,000. He said that's for the next one. That was ice cold, and I loved it.
Don't know when it's coming. Don't know when, but it's coming, baby.
Yep. Next, we had Bobby Lashley defeating Karrion Kross.
I'm not happy about it.
I like that Bobby won, but
I hate that it was Karrion Kross.
The first match? Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I'd rather that been the finals. That would have been a pretty good match. It only went on 15 minutes, but we had Brad Nessler announcing it too.
Cold-blooded. But, like, if Karrion Kross would have lost to Bobby in the finals, I could live with it. But first round, like, what are we doing with Karrion?
If I could bring AJ Styles out for Karrion the fuck up. He been gone for a minute, though.
Be back at the Rumble. He'll be back at the Rumble. Next, we had Asuka defeating Charlotte with some help from Bayley.
Correct answer. Fuck Charlotte.
Cake.
I just want to say shout out to the Asian girls. Let the lights dim some. It's
okay.
I'm gonna say about that faction right there, baby. It's
man.
All right, we're gonna cover the CM Punk promo last because there was a lot of things in there.
It was beautiful.
The main event was Randy Orton and LA Knight defeating Solo, Sikoa, and Jimmy Uso. I mean, that was the correct way to do this one, especially with Roman coming back next week.
I thought the ending was weird of Randy stopping the BFT just to RKO him, and then they still shook hands and celebrated together at the end.
They didn't necessarily just celebrate it. LA Knight looked at him and said some words to him, like you stole something. I don't know. There were some words said, and then whenever they got up on the ropes and celebrated, LA Knight was looking over at him.
I didn't notice all that, but if I'm getting an LA Knight Randy feud, let that bitch cook. That'll be a good one.
See, and that's why I was hoping Jimmy and Solo would have won, just because. Hey, you the reason we lost the match. Boom, RKO, feud.
Maybe.
I mean, we're gonna get Randy and Roman at Royal Rumble. I already know that's gonna happen.
Plus, he took his pop, took the shine off of him. Come on now, like.
I don't want to see Randy lose to Roman, but it is what it is.
People don't always think it be like that, but they do.
Man had 11 matches all year. 11 matches all year, man.
Most of them were losses. For half of them were losses, but they were tag team losses, so that is what it is. Okay. Lastly, we're going to cover what happened right in the middle of the show. CM Punk comes out. First line he says is, or basically says is, I'm not at the end of the show, so I'm not going to get cut off. Points there. And then he draws a comparison to Kevin Owens saying, it's messed up to just be punching people in the back or backstage. Talking about what happened over at AEW. Another more points. But yeah, there's a couple things I'm leaving out here.
There was a lot of good shots. Just pretty much taking it. Everybody took some shots at Seth. Everybody's welcoming me back with open arms. Well, except one guy.
Didn't even say his name. That's what made it even better.
So that's pretty much confirming he's going to sign to Raw, and that'll be our feud at Mania, and it'll cook.
No brainer.
The Hell Froze Over shirt, though, I'm gonna need that.
Who are they gonna have win the Rumble though?
Cody, probably.
He won it last year though. When's the last time he had a back-to-back winner besides Stone Cold?
Didn't Roman do it? Oh no, I've got the internet open. Yeah. We'll find out. Back-to-back Royal Rumble winners. 8 superstars who are multi-time. This will help us here. Hogan back-to-back 90-91.
Oh God. Okay.
Shawn Michaels back-to-back 95-96.
All right, that one that's nice.
That one makes sense.
That wasn't a back-to-back. That's not a back-to-back. That's not a back-to-back. No. And Stone Cold 97-98. Those are the only 3 back-to-back. Stone Cold, HBK, and Hulk Hogan.
So I doubt it'll be Cody because they've done that something like that in forever.
But I mean, like, those 3 is the only back-to-back winners. Like, I can handle that.
Well,
but there's only been 8 superstars who have won multiple. Those 3, and then Batista, Edge, John Cena, Triple H, and Orton.
Damn.
So, an elite list of multi-time Royal Rumble winners.
Well, has CM Punk ever won one? I don't think he has.
CM, God, we just looked this shit up. I know he's won Money in the Bank.
He's won Money in the Bank like 3 times.
And that's another thing. That thing needs to be discussed. The actual Money in the Bank. Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing with that?
Like we got a whole nother feud cooking up right now. He still got the case. Like he about to lose his little time. He about to lose his time.
He's still got a while too. Is the crazy part. He's still got like 4 pay-per-views till he loses it.
No, CM Punk has never won.
Oh, okay. That might be my pick.
And there is no multi-time women's winner.
Well, it's only been around for like since 2016.
2018.
Same difference.
2018, skipping the Greatest Royal Rumble the first time in Saudi.
But happens. Anyways, that was SmackDown. CM Punk went on for a good 10 minutes or so.
At least.
Whole lot of Easter eggs. If y'all want to go back and listen to it.
So if you kept up with his AEW run, nice few jabs in there. The OG Paul Heyman guy was also nice. Because like he's technically wrong, but it's cool.
See, I did not know that.
Well, Paul Heyman was originally with Lesnar back in Lesnar's first run because they didn't want Lesnar to talk. So technically, it was Lesnar. But the first like true Paul Heyman guy was CM Punk, WWE.
So since I forgot to get the ratings for Raw and SmackDown, we'll go first with Raw. Mo, what are you giving Raw?
Raw, I'm gonna give it a solid B.
All right, Dakota.
I like the Sami Zayn and McIntyre match, and Seth and Jake on a hell of a match.
My bad for cutting you off there.
Oh, you good? My bad.
I agree with Mo. Good B minus B.
Yeah, my biggest complaint the last few weeks has been the matches haven't been long enough. Matches not long enough, and then too much talking. This definitely delivered for me, so I'm going to give it an A minus.
It's fair.
For SmackDown, we'll go reverse order here. I'm going to give it a B plus. Not happy with some of the results, but I mean, it's wrestling. You're not going to always get that, especially with the Karrion Kross match. But it was still halfway decent, and having Brad Nessler there for that made it special for me, at least.
I agree. I'd give it a B plus A minus. The same. You said reverse order. I'm second either way.
Yeah.
But yeah, A minus, B plus. Like overall, it's a pretty good SmackDown. It's one of the better ones in the past few weeks.
B plus. Yeah, B plus for me.
So basically, B plus on both shows across the board.
It's better than what it's been. Some of these shows we didn't even watch.
Yeah, dog.
There's been a few weeks where we're just screaming past to half this shit, but
it's the show. Take the week off. It is.
Yeah, but
now for the fun part. Y'all ready to shit on AEW?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna listen to the shit.
Some stuff has come out recently that Bryan Danielson is now on the disciplinary committee, and is the reason why CM Punk was fired. On top of
this is not the name of the committee, but it's basically what it is. We couldn't remember the exact name, and we don't research here.
I mean, we do, but it's like on the fly, and we don't have time to Google. But anyways, he's also the reason why the wrestlers are getting fined for tweets that they're sending out about the company. He's probably the reason why all these like mass tweets go out at the same time praising the company. So basically, this guy went from one of everybody's favorite wrestlers, and now he's slowly digging himself a hole, being Tony Khan's puppet.
What astounds me is this is the same guy who did the Yes movement to completely overthrow all the company's decisions about the booking around WrestleMania 30. Pretty much giving a big FU to the company, it should be me, to now being the biggest company fucking lapdog that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
I didn't like his last run with WWE, and I just needed a reason to not like him. And now I feel like it's verified now. But
Complete.
yeah, we've come full circle, and I have a reason to hate him.
Which hurts me because I've always liked him, but this is.
I didn't like the whole. I don't like how Wheeler Yuta kept getting booked in matches left at home or not being booked at all, and then you
Who are significantly better than him.
see these guys. Yeah, that whole Blackpool Compact Club, they always get pushed into big matches and have long, like 20-minute to 30-minute matches on a 2-hour show.
Like
I always wondered why.
If it was just Moxley, Claudio, and Danielson, that's cool. That's 3 dudes who've kind of earned that time. But this weird, like, dude who's built like he hangs out at craft breweries and acts like he's better than everybody. Like a dude who's built like he smells like American spirits. You telling me it's some main event bullshit? Fuck out my face. Your dick is crooked.
Yeah. I don't. He looks like the monster from Monsters Inc., the purple guy.
He looks like all. He looks like all the girls cover their drinks around him.
Yeah. But so on top of these people fucking running off Ric Flair for a 1980s promo redo.
Which, to be fair, he's said this line for like 30 years. Can you say it today? No. But you signed Ric Flair, you're getting Ric Flair.
Yeah. But like you had to have known that this was going to happen. Like you gave Ric Flair an open mic and just let him. He's not going to say anything new. The guy's 70 years old.
Same age as my dad, damn near.
He's going to go back to the well. He's not going to come up with anything new at this point in his life.
No, he's going to do what's worked for him for the past umpteen decades. It's like, hey, Dave Chappelle, put on a stand-up. Don't offend anybody. Like, stupid motherfuckers.
Like, if this would have happened in WWE, there'd be a few people that were outraged by it, but the crowd still would have went crazy because it would have been like, I remember this. AEW fans would be like, hey, man, it's not cool.
You know, my lady doesn't appreciate that. I am a Discord mod. I know what they... Y'all
just
gonna
keep
get
it
me
up.
on some shit. Take
it's
a shower.
Wash your motherfuckers that don't get no ass. It's the motherfuckers that don't get no ass. Just keep it a buck. It's the AEW motherfuckers that don't get no ass.
They all bitchless.
They're watching AEW clutching that body pillow, man.
This is my waifu. Fucking... I don't know.
I'm just tired of getting on Twitter and then
Twitter makes me want to cyberbully motherfuckers.
Anytime I get on Twitter and I see these fuckers defending this company, it blows my mind. If y'all would take more time going to the show, watching the show, the ratings would be higher, attendance would be higher. But no, you got to defend them on Twitter like your life depends on it.
Because, you know, living in your mother's basement and stretching her bills, you can't afford basic cable.
One thing I forgot to mention, AEW has ran over their time slot. So if you DVR the show and try to go back and watch it, you won't ever see the ending of it because it runs about 15 minutes over. If you all saw the Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez back and forth on their podcast, absolute comedy gold. Meltzer will defend this company till he dies.
Well, it's because he's getting fucking necked down by the Bucks under his goddamn table every other day.
But this dude tried to compare wrestling to live sports and how if it runs over, it's the fans' job to record the show after. It's not how this works. It's live, but it's not the same.
It's predetermined with scripted outcomes with set times. live sports, depending on how you college football, nobody knows what's going to happen. The NFL, like I can predict this
Yeah.
shit left and right. And the NFL's a joke. We're from the South. All hell college football.
Like there's a reason why CM Punk said what he said, like about not getting cut off during the middle of. That's why he went in the middle of the show instead of the end. Like,
Yep.
This isn't,
But
Twinkle Time hour. Speaking of twinks, AEW fumbling some fucking booking right now. First of all, you got the greatest heel in wrestling right now in MJF, and it's like watching a monkey fuck a football trying to book that right now. Second of all, you have Edge and Christian, two of the greatest wrestlers ever, having a single match for your championship, and it's absolutely cooking. Don't you signal me, motherfucker.
settle down on those two being the greatest ever. That's just...
I said some of.
Okay. I was about to say it's a little hot take there. But
I said two of the. Like,
I was gonna say
they're up there.
If they were the greatest, that arena would be full. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, if you had legit storytelling, you could.
But that's a
Great match that's cooking. One of the only angles with a fucking storytelling in there. And you're gonna have Edge lose because Tweedle Twink's mother. This dude, first of all, is built like a Vietnamese femboy. Like people go to Thailand to fuck a lady with a penis, and that's what he's built like. And you have his mom come out there and hit Edge with the title and let Christian win. Like, house white. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen since the 19th Amendment.
Oh my God. I was going to say he's built like Gumby, but, go off.
You just got white women out there hitting Edge with the title saying, oh, he lost. Like, fucking make this country great again, goddammit. I'm so done. Make wrestling great again.
She lived, laughed, loved him right in the face with that title belt.
oh my God. Nasty work.
Oh my God. But gotta love it. We want to be able to watch AEW and not be pissed off, but it just can't seem to do it.
I can't get into it. I'm sorry.
It's hard.
I can't get into it.
It started so good all these years ago. It was decent. And now it's what? How can I describe this without us possibly getting canceled? I can't. That's how fucking bad it is.
Oh my God!
Before
Please don't. Please don't.
Completely.
If you truly enjoy AEW right now, please follow Matt Rife's link he posted for those offended by his jokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good spot to wrap up at. Make sure you follow us everywhere you do social media at Cheap Pop Productions, and especially on TikTok at Pop This Potty for the cheap. Check out our Nia Jax video. We're almost to 400,000 views on there. If those keeping track at home, it's more than 2 of AW's shows.
My hole. Every time you bring it up, I just gotta say my hole.
Hey, it's fair. That's why she got fired in the first place. Should have stayed gone. Anyways, with all that being said, this is such good shit. And this is Hook signing out.
This is Mo signing out.
Here we go.
This is Emperor Xiao Am Hung from the Minge Dynasty. And we out of here.
The fucking what?